Hello friends, today let's discuss what will happen behind the scenes when you write a finalize method. Let's say you're writing an object called myObject, and in this myObject you write a finalize method. The moment you write a finalize method, how this object behaves during garbage collection will be totally different from an object which does not have a finalize method. When an object does not have a finalize method, during garbage collection phase, it is immediately removed from the memory. Whereas for an object which has a finalize method, it is not removed immediately out of memory, rather it is added to an internal queue in JVM. There is this Java lang ref finalizer class. Within this class there is a reference queue, and to this queue any object which has the finalize method is added. And when it's ready for garbage collection, the JVM has an internal thread called as finalizer thread. This thread goes and then it executes on the finalize method on each and every object in this finalizer queue. And only after it executes the finalize method, then the object becomes eligible for garbage collection. Okay, now let's study this interesting scenario. Now to this myObject finalize method, you write some code. You say another object and do something. Apparently the do something is a synchronized method. What happens in a synchronized method? Only one thread can execute this method at any given point in time. Like say if some other thread, the thread T1 is executing this do something method, that means if the second thread tries to come and execute this do something, he cannot execute. He will go into the blocked state. Until this first thread completes, he cannot execute. Once the first thread completes, then he can go ahead and execute this do something method. Let's take this in this particular context. Let's see what happens. Now there is some other application thread is already working on this do something method. When he's working on this method, now let's say our JVM internal thread finalizer thread, he is coming and executing this finalize method, and now he is going to this do something method, and now he will go to the blocked state because there is some other application that is already working on it. The moment he goes into the blocked state, it means he wouldn't be able to execute the finalize methods on the other object that is sitting in the queue. If he cannot execute this, that means what's going to happen? The new object which has a finalize method will be kept on added to this queue. If they kept on added to this queue, that means your memory consumption is going to grow. Your memory starts growing, and your finalizer thread is in the blocked state. That means what's going to happen is very soon your application is going to experience out of memory error. Your game is going to get over very soon. So that's when you're analyzing the thread dumps, you got to look into what your finalizer thread is doing, what state it is. It's a very sensitive thread, and you got to pay very good attention, very proper attention to what the finalizer thread is doing in your thread dumps. So for this purpose, to analyze the thread dumps, we can use the fastThread.io, which is a very powerful thread dump analysis tool. Let's look at it. Let's upload a thread dump file. Okay, so now let's upload a thread dump of a file of an application which really experienced an out of memory error. So now I'm uploading the file. The file is in the process getting uploaded. The tool parsed it, and now we are seeing a beautiful visual report. See, now you see the face to be a frowning face. Means the tool has an intelligence to detect that your application has a problem. And now let's go to the same finalizer thread section. Okay, see, now the finalizer thread section looks totally different. It says the finalizer thread is stuck and it will result in out of memory errors. And it not only says that, it also gives you a beautiful graph showing what caused your finalizer thread to block. So this is a beautiful transitive graph. It says this finalizer thread is stuck because of this thread, and all these threads are stuck because of this particular thread. If you are going to click on this thread, you are going to see the stack trace. The stack trace tells you the root cause of what caused this thread to stuck. Apparently what had happened was, this application, they installed a new APM agent, an application performance monitoring agent, and this agent had some issues. Due to that, it caused the threads to stuck. Once they upgraded the agent, then the problem went away. So this is a very powerful tool, and you are welcome to use this. So thanks for watching this video clip. Bye.